We have to talk about the future of the Democrats. You know, what a mess that party is at the moment. And the question is who's going to run for the Democratic Party in 2028. And there's speculation around Pete Buttigieg. He's Biden's former transportation secretary, and he's spoken at a town hall in Iowa. He said the Dems are not in a position to wallow in hindsight. Here's a bit more of what he had to say.
The vast majority of people in this country understand that what makes America America is that the American people bow to no king.
Yeah, more anti-Trump rhetoric in there. But what do you think? Has he got a good chance? I suppose when you look at the others, there's still the option of Kamala Harris or someone like Gavin Newsom.
Oh, well, so look, I think AOC's up there as well. I think she has a lot of people to run. Sure, run. Go ahead. They are radicalized, and I don't think they have a shot at winning. I do think that Pete, there's a very good chance that he is going to be a front runner in 2028. But they're radicalized liberals. I don't even know if I'd call them Democrats at this point. So I don't know how far they would go. The Democratic Party is in such a disarray right now. I think that they have way too many chefs in the kitchen or cooks in the kitchen, whatever that saying is right now.
Yeah.
And I think they're trying to figure it out, but they're having a really difficult time in doing so. I think that they can all agree on one thing, that no matter what Trump does, even if it's what they suggested or if it's what they've done in the past, they spin it somehow and are just going to poo-poo on Trump. It's so ridiculous. So in 4 years, I mean, thankfully we have another 4 years of Trump. We're still in the beginning of this, but in 2028, it's going to be so interesting to see what's going to happen in American politics.
Absolutely. And finally, there's been some chaos at Capitol Hill today during a hearing where RFK Jr was testifying about how the health agency's 2026 budget aligns with Trump's agenda. Now, RFK Jr did not even finish his opening statement when climate protesters made a scene.
The budget I'm presenting today supports these goals and reflects.
RFK Jr also took on the Democrat members of Congress, reminding them of what Maha has been able to achieve in just 100 days.
Anybody thinks that we did gold standard medicine in this country from these institutions, look at our children. They're the sickest children in the world. Laura, you say that excuse me, Congressman DeLauro, you say that you've worked for 20 years on getting food dye out. Give me credit. I got it out in 100 days.
I'll give you that credit.
All right, so let's work together and do something that we all believe in, which is have healthy kids in our country, for God's sake.
Ms.
Do
Dean.
that together. It's not, there's no such thing as Republican children or Democratic children. There's just kids, and we should all be concerned with them.
And he absolutely deserves credit with what he's been able to achieve in a short time with his agenda to make America healthy again. Brittney, can I get your reaction to what happened at Capitol Hill today?
Yeah, so I mean, I can talk about this for hours because I have gone down the rabbit hole for years now about the chemicals that are in our food in America. The FDA allows chemicals in our food that's banned in 50 other countries around the world, including China. What is in our foods is absolutely despicable and disgusting. It shouldn't, he's absolutely right, and shouldn't be about Republican versus Democrats. I'm not sure what the heck the problem is, why the liberals and the Democrats want to continue to allow all of these chemicals in our foods. We see Australia, all over Europe. We see you guys not putting these same chemicals, Canada, in our foods. Why are we? No, it's possible. Why do we allow it? It's utter disgusting. And the irony of a Ben and Jerry's person who got up, an ice cream person, that it's filled with so many preservatives anyway, the irony of that heckler doing what he or she did. I mean, it's such BS. I don't, what are they heckling about? This man's trying to make our food healthier for you, for me, for their kids, for your grandparents, your parents. What's the problem here? Like, this is a nonpartisan issue. Like, I don't understand why are you having protesters in this type of meeting? What are they trying to prove and solve by RFK Jr. trying to eliminate preservatives and make our food cleaner? Like, shouldn't we all be agreeing to this? I don't know. I mean, and he's right. The diseases, the sicknesses, the autoimmune diseases that we're seeing in children, all based off the food and dyes and stuff that is allowed in our food. That's not allowed over in Australia.
Yeah, I know. I think Americans should be pretty grateful that they've got RFK Jr. in this position as a health secretary. But Brittney Hopper, we have to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining us on Power Hour. It was so good to talk to you again.
Thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much.